Betelgeuse, or Betelgeuse, is a red giant star. If you placed it where the Sun is, it would extend out to the orbit of Jupiter. It's enormous and very unstable, about to explode. It is among the biggest sources of radio energy in the universe, generating more energy than 1 billion suns. Betelgeuse, one of the most luminous stars visible in the night sky, is a striking feature of the celestial landscape. What makes Betelgeuse even more remarkable is its distinctive orange color, which immediately catches the eye of those gazing upward. Unlike many other stars that maintain consistent brightness, Betelgeuse is classified as a variable star, meaning its brightness fluctuates over time, a trait that adds to its mystery and allure. At times, Betelgeuse can brighten to such an extent that it rivals or even outshines the brightest stars in the night sky, making it a fascination for both amateur stargazers and professional astronomers. Over the years, there has been growing speculation among the scientific community about whether Betelgeuse could be on the verge of a cataclysmic explosion, known as a supernova, and the potential consequences for its surroundings and Earth. While the idea of a nearby star exploding might sound frightening, astronomers are eager to observe such an event, as it would offer invaluable insights into the life cycle of stars. To delve into Betelgeuse's current status and future possibilities, we invite you to follow along. If you are fascinated by the cosmos and wish to stay informed about the latest space news, subscribing to our channel, liking the video, and turning on notifications is the best way to stay connected. Betelgeuse's sheer size is astounding. If this star were in place of the Sun in our solar system, its massive girth would extend far beyond the orbit of Mars, engulfing the inner planets including Earth. Not only would it dominate the space within Mars' orbit, but its outer edges would likely reach into the asteroid belt, a vast region filled with rocky debris and smaller celestial bodies. This visualization of Betelgeuse's size is both inspiring and a little intimidating, showcasing just how insignificant Earth is on the grand scale of the universe. Despite this imposing size, there's no need for alarm, as Betelgeuse is at a comfortable distance of 642 light-years from our planet. This might seem enormous, but in astronomical terms, it places Betelgeuse relatively close to us, especially as it is the nearest star to the Sun expected to end its life in a supernova explosion. As a result, it has become a prime subject of study for astronomers eager to witness such an event. According to famed astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, the variability in a star's brightness can be attributed to factors like its size, temperature, and distance from Earth. For example, stars like Rigel and Aldebaran, though both bright, experience fluctuations in luminosity. Aldebaran at its peak may be as bright as Rigel, but during its dim phases, it may fade into relative obscurity compared to less luminous stars. This variability in stellar brightness provides important clues about the star's life cycle and ultimate fate. In recent years, Betelgeuse has undergone dramatic changes in brightness, particularly in the past 5 years, captivating astronomers and space enthusiasts alike. The word Betelgeuse itself has a rich linguistic history, tracing its origins back to Arabic. Linguists and scholars have debated the exact form and meaning of the name, but the current usage is widely considered appropriate for describing this iconic star. Betelgeuse belongs to the red supergiant category, one of the largest and most massive types of stars in the universe. It is located in the constellation Orion, which is easily recognizable in the night sky due to its distinctive arrangement of stars. At a distance of roughly 642 light-years from Earth, Betelgeuse poses no immediate threat to our planet, but remains close enough to be a focal point of astronomical research. The development of advanced astronomical instruments, such as the Hipparcos astrometric satellite, has revolutionized our ability to measure distances to celestial objects with precision. Scientists have determined that Betelgeuse is approximately 430 light-years away. Understanding these vast distances helps put the size of our universe into perspective, reminding us just how far apart stars and galaxies are from one another. One of Betelgeuse's defining features is its status as a variable star. Its apparent magnitude, a measure of its brightness as seen from Earth, ranges between 0.0.0 and 1.6, indicating significant changes in brightness. In the Bayer designation system, used to categorize stars within constellations, Betelgeuse is known as Alpha Orionis, one of the most prominent stars in Orion. At times, Betelgeuse can outshine Rigel, the bright star in Orion, due to its unpredictable fluctuations in brightness. Historical records show that 17th-century astronomer Johann Bayer gave Betelgeuse its name in his 1603 publication, where he also named Rigel as Beta Orionis. Despite its prominence, Betelgeuse stands alone, unconnected to any larger star formation or cluster. Unlike stars formed in dense regions of gas and dust, where new stars are born, Betelgeuse is in a relatively quiet part of the galaxy. It is classified as a runaway star, meaning it has been ejected from its original location and is moving through space at high velocity. With a radius 764 times larger than the Sun and a mass 16.5 times greater, Betelgeuse is a true giant. Even though it is massive, it is cooler than the Sun, with a surface temperature of 3,600 K compared to the Sun's 5,778 K. Despite being cooler, Betelgeuse's luminosity is staggering, shining with a brightness 126,000 times greater than that of the Sun. Even though it is 548 light-years away, Betelgeuse is considered relatively young, estimated to be around 10 million years old. By comparison, our Sun is a middle-aged star, approximately 4.6 billion years old. Despite its youth, Betelgeuse is nearing the end of its life as a red supergiant. It has exhausted much of its nuclear fuel, and its final act will be to explode in a supernova. When this happens, it will release an incredible amount of energy, and the effects could be devastating for anything within a few tens of light years from the explosion. A supernova of this magnitude would produce as much light as an entire galaxy, outshining everything around it. If a star like Alpha Centauri, one of our nearest stellar neighbors, were to undergo such an event, it would be impossible to miss, even if it didn't appear as bright as the moon in our sky. The radiation from the explosion would have serious consequences for Earth. Fortunately, no supernova has been observed in our galaxy since 1604. However, astronomers did witness a supernova in the Large Magellanic Cloud in 1987. This event occurred 169,000 light-years from Earth, but still had a visible impact, demonstrating the far-reaching effects of cosmic explosions. When a star undergoes a supernova, it leaves behind remnants, which are the leftover material from the explosion. One example is G292.001.8, a remnant from a long-ago supernova. These remnants often contain high concentrations of oxygen and other elements. If a supernova occurred closer to us within 100 light-years, it could have significant consequences. Stars like Alpha Centauri, within this range, could pose a potential threat if they were to explode. However, Betelgeuse, while relatively close, is beyond this danger zone, meaning we are not in immediate danger from its eventual supernova.